this is Karen with Over the Artsy Moon, and today we're doing something a little different here. We're going to use some balloons to create a background. We might just use one, I'm not sure, but let's just try it out, okay? So we're going to use white. I've got Deco Art Ultra Deep Blue, like an ultramarine blue. That'd be pretty to do ocean colors. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe we'll get some fresh ideas on how to create our oceanscapes, right? We've got Bahama Blue from Deco Art, and I need to spread these out a little bit. I think those are okay so far. And then I've got Teal Mint, also by Deco Art. So they're all 4 different shades, well, 3 plus the white. And then I'm going to start with the white. So I'm going to just take my balloon and dip it in, and we're just going to keep on going with this. We'll just get some of this on here. Don't forget the edges. And then let's go to our darkest color, which is that ultra deep blue. Okay, so just throw that on there. You could roll it around. You could smush it like this. You could create some nice waves, right? So we'll just keep on adding some. You can just go lightly or add a big amount of it. Just try floating it around your canvas, or this is mixed media paper. This is about an 8x8 piece of paper, mixed media. I'm going to go into my teal here. All right, and then I'm just going to wiggle it. Let's try to do different things with this. You're going to see some blending because you're going to work fairly quickly. Maybe we'll just try the texture up here where we're bouncing the balloon. That would be a nice spray if you were trying to actually do ocean. It does run out right away, so just get more paint on there. And you could smush it like this. You could go back to the white and layer a bit of that on there. Wow, this is getting really pretty, isn't it? So it's fun to just use something unusual like a balloon to switch up your painting and see what happens. This could just be a totally abstract painting too. You could just try that and see if you like that. Maybe use it where you're using some negative space. You paint something else on top of it and then see what happens. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. This one was called Bahama Blue. And, you know, acrylic paint does dry very quickly. So you have about 3-4 minutes tops, I'd say, to get these colors blended if you want. But, of course, you can just keep on layering as well. And then see what appeals to you. Maybe I want to add a little more of that dark blue. We're getting pretty late with those other colors. So I'm going to come back and introduce some more of the dark blue, but it is blending in there because I've got the other colors that are lighter. So, and everything's still wet. So that's what's happening. So if I want to get more of the dark color, I can just go ahead and let it dry and then add more in, or tap very lightly. Let me put this somewhere it's not going to float away. Let me get some more of the dark blue in here. My ultramarine, it's almost out, I think. All right, that might do it. Really fun and fast too, right? You could cover your whole background, and this, when you do something like this, it helps you to just be loose with your painting. It helps you not get into your head because you really can't control something like this. Sometimes we have to have everything perfect. We really cannot control how this is, what the outcome is going to be here. So you could try to do it like you're doing paint strokes, but on the other hand, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Don't forget the edges. You want to get all the way to those edges, unless you're doing something different, but I'm just trying to fill up my space here and get everything covered. And then I'll have the hard time of deciding what to do with this too, right? So that'll be fun. Now I do want to add just a little more white just to give it a pop of white at the end. And then we're going to let it dry and we'll figure out what we should do. If you have any ideas for me, let me know what you think I should do with this background. All right, I'm just going to roll this around. Ooh, that was cool. It was almost like, I'm going to put it next to that dark. Look at that. Oh, here's where I don't want to overblend. I just want to kind of get these cool shapes coming and happening in here. So quite a bit of white, and then just kind of roll your balloon around. That's a little too much there, but that's all right. You can always come back in with a little more of the dark. I thought I would have enough. Let me see if I can come in, get just a little bit more. Yep, there we go. And look at how pretty the balloon is too. That would be gorgeous to do balloons that way. Okay, so quite a bit of that blue. I'm just going to try to go below that white a bit, smush it in a bit. Oh yeah, this is so cool. I love it. Well, I hope you had fun with this, and if you create your own, make sure you share with me, and make sure you follow and subscribe, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Just a quick little fun tutorial. Look at how much fun you can have with this. I just really want to keep on going. Oh, look at that. Did you see how I just put a little bit on there? Just a little bit of a hint, but I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Maybe. Okay. Have fun painting, and we'll see you soon.